Hi everybody, it's Ruth from Core. I said that today I wanted to run through a quick little 5-minute abdominal routine that you can do at your desk because I'm hoping some of you are at work and you're actually going to join me and do this with me. The first thing I want to talk about though before we start is when we're sitting at our desk, we want to make sure that we're sitting in a neutral posture position. So you don't want to be slumped down, obviously, and a lot of times when we're working on our computer, we tend to do that, right? So you want to engage your core muscles to be able to sit up tall so that when we go into some of these exercises I'm going to show you, we're going to make sure that you don't end up hurting your back, okay? So it's really important that you stay in this nice, tall, spinal lifted position. All right, so first things first, when you're sitting at your desk, if you get close enough to the desk, and you obviously if you have a chair that has wheels or maybe your table is not real sturdy, then you're just going to have to adjust according to that. But I don't have chairs on my, wheels on my chair, and this is a really nice sturdy table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to engage my core by just kind of drawing the navel in a little bit, bracing in my ribs, putting my hands against the table, taking a breath, and exhaling. So I just engaged my muscles a little bit more by just barely pushing onto the table. All right, so let's do a couple of those. Exhale. This is a nice bracing exercise. Exhale. That helps to give you more core stability. Exhale. So it's just like doing maybe an elbow plank, except for we're not holding it for as long as we would with an elbow plank. Exhale. Let's do a couple more. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Good. Now I've already got my muscles turning on. Hopefully you're feeling the same thing. I'm going to turn my chair now because I need a little bit of space with my legs out in front of me. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my arms up in front and we're going to just lift and lower and bring your arms out and in. Now right now I'm sitting up kind of tall. I'm just trying to engage my abdominals as I move my arms. But in a second, I'm going to lean back and I'm going to make this a little bit harder. So now I'm leaning back. I'm not touching my chair though. So if you feel like you're not getting enough room, scoot forward on your chair. And now I'm doing the same thing. So again, this is a bracing exercise. So this is making your core work hard as you move your arms. Okay, inhale and exhale. So I'm turned on right now. My abdominals are feeling it because I'm creating a little bit of resistance with my arms, okay? Now, let's see if we can come into a twisting motion. So I always like to prep my spine by just doing a little twisting, sitting upright. So I'm not really leaning back or getting a lot of muscles leaning back, but I am warming up that spinal rotation. I'm sitting up really tall because I want to make sure I'm not compressing down on my discs, so I don't want to be twisting like that, okay? Exhale, and you want to feel those sits bones really solid underneath your bottom as you're doing this. All right, now, last one, let's go into a little bit of a lean with a twist. So exhale and back up. Exhale and back up. Now, I'm stretching my legs out a little bit in front of me. Hey, Ken, glad you made it. Exhale. So you missed a few of these moves already. I kind of warmed up the spine, but that's okay. Exhale. So what I'm doing is I'm leaning back as I'm getting my spinal rotation. We do a series of exercises on the Pilates Reformer called our short box series. It's also can be done on the ladder barrel and a few other places, but anyway, so I'm kind of doing the same thing. I'm going through those same motions to get my abdominals working. All right, so now let's warm up the spine in a little bit of lateral flexion. So again, I'm not working really hard, but I am moving my spine through a good range of motion, trying to get those muscles kind of stretched out and warmed up along the spine. Make sure when you're coming this way that you drop that shoulder, okay? Same thing coming this way. Make sure you're not pushing that shoulder up into your ear. All right, so let's do a little bit more bracing, not just bracing, but we're gonna go through a little bit of range of motion. Yeah, I don't know why, Ken. I don't know why it was tough finding me. Jeffrey Rosen. Hey, Jeff. How's it going? All right, so I'm leaning back. My legs are stretching out a little bit in front of me. So already I've turned on my abdominals. Tell Stephanie I said hi, Jeffrey. Jeff. Okay, so here we go. So now the abdominals are working, the legs are stretched out in front. Now I'm gonna lift my knee a little bit and place it down. Now remember, you guys all have to make sure that you're okay to do a lot of these exercises. You might need to modify some of them. So if you do come to our studio and you need a little bit of help on guiding you through some things that maybe didn't quite feel right for you, we can do that. But I wanted to just try to show you that it's so simple to take a 5-minute break from your work day and get in a little bit of core work. We're not only getting abdominals, but we're also getting our back muscles because they're stabilizing right now. Exhale. Now, if you really want to work hard, grab a hold of that chair or arms or wherever you've got it, and then we're pulling the knees up. So now I'm working even harder. I'm really getting that abdominal work happening. Exhale. Breathe. Let's do a couple more. Okay, this is our last one. Now rest your feet, rest your back for a second. So just kind of stretch the back and then come right back up. Now, another thing, we started with the bracing. Oh, hi Dagmar, how's it going? Dagmar just finished her Facebook Live on another thing that we do, so I'm glad she was able to tune in. Anyway, we started with some bracing when I was facing the table, right? But you can also do some bracing with your hands on the bottom of a chair. So you're not going to necessarily curl your spine, you're going to keep it neutral, and I'm just going to pull up with my arms as I engage my abdominals. You can do the same thing pushing down. So I'm going to use my arms here to do it. So if I push down as I engage my abdominals, then I'm getting some bracing work in there as well. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, let's check our time. It has been 7 minutes, so a little bit longer than what I promised. I said I was only going to do 5 minutes, but we got quite a few exercises in. I'm feeling a good warm feeling in my abdominals, and I just want to make sure that you guys take breaks from your computer. Get up, go for walks, do all the things that, to help you not have this horrible posture that really doesn't help us at all. It really inhibits our breathing. You're not able to get some good breaths in, and it causes lots of joint aches and pains. So not only can you get up and move from your desk and take a quick walk, here's a little routine you can use, okay? I hope that it was helpful. And next week, we're probably going to be doing some other exercises at the desk as well, using some minimal equipment. Like I give my clients a tube or an exercise band, and then that's how they can actually get in some upper body and maybe even some other abdominal exercises, okay? So you all have a wonderful day. If you didn't get to see me from the beginning, go back and watch this whole video and try it out and see what you think. And if you have comments or you have questions about how to make it either harder or easier, or maybe something bothered you, please message me. We'll definitely check with you on that, okay? Thanks so much, everybody. Have a good day.